And we're doing some outside decorating. Judy is here from Twigs and Vines. She's done my whole house, and I can't even believe it's mine. It's so gorgeous. And we're going to talk about filling up those fall planters and making them have a gorgeous holiday look. These are so wonderful.
Thank you. It was fun to do.
First of all, you made me take them into the garage and let them thaw out a little bit.
Yep. You don't want them to be hard. If the ground's hard, you're going to have a tough time. Then you have to either use your drill or you can pour hot water on, but the best way is to keep them inside and not let them get
So get that
hard.
soil nice and soft.
Yep.
The other thing I noticed right away is there's a bunch of different textures going on with the different pines. Tell us about that.
Well, first of all, I stuff it with balsam. This is balsam. All these boughs are available at any garden center, florist. We carry 4 different kinds at my shop, and I first stuff it with balsam, and then I use the other type so we get a lot of texture. This is white pine, nice and light and flowy, and we just stuff until you have to deal with windy days. So stuff it really full with the greens first. Put your dogwood in, or if you want any branches, you can use pine branches or anything even on your property.
Did you spray paint that, or does it come naturally like that?
No, it's naturally like that.
And I noticed that's right in the center to give it some really great height. It's beautiful.
Yeah, dogwood's a really good one to use because of the coloring. And I would say, again, all flower shops carry it, or a lot of people have it in their garden. You can just go out there and cut it.
These are amazing. I've never seen pine cones so big. What are those? Where'd you get those?
Those are sugar pine cones, and they come from California, also Oregon.
Very in this year? Very hip?
They've been in for a while because but when you're using a natural look, you really, they just go a long way. They're really big. So only a couple. We're firing off the road here, so you're really able to get a good look.
And then a little bling, a little icicle action?
Yep. That'll look, then when snow naturally comes, it'll do its thing. And then these are really neat. These are berries that are meant for outside. I've got it in there good. These are meant for outside. You can use them year to year. If you do ever get some white, when you're pulling them apart, you just tap that with a black marker and it'll blend right in.
Love that. And then this adds a little bit of fresh too. Tell us about that moss covered ball.
That's a moss ball, and it's I put it on that would blow out real easy, so I've got it. Well, I can't pull it out right now. It's frozen in there last night, but it's got a stem glued right into the ball. I make a hole in there with a screwdriver and glue a stick right into it.
And of course a big red bow just to set it all off. Very, very cool. So we've got 2 of these, and we're going to walk up the stairs here. And I told Judy that I had a sleigh, an old antique sleigh that I've had for years. And you like to use, when you go to people's house to do this, you like to use stuff that they have. I know I've seen ice skates and arrangements and things like that.
This sleigh was so awesome looking, just the patina to it, the writing, so I didn't want to do anything big on it. We just did a little simple bow, a little bit of jingle bells, and then this is Port Orford cedar. It's a real soft cedar. It's not available here, so it's a little bit more expensive than what we fill our pots with, but I like to use it a lot on small amounts, and I use it in the house a lot. Has a great fragrance.
And of course the wreath. And we're bringing the same themes that we did for the pots right into the front door wreath with, again, the moss and the berries and really pretty and just some freshness to it.
Yeah, this is a Fraser fir wreath that I started with, just an inexpensive Fraser fir wreath. I carry this wreath at my shop probably in 5 different sizes. And then we added magnolia leaves. This is seeded eucalyptus. These are, again, another berry that's artificial berry but meant for outside. And then the moss balls to pick up, the ones that we had in the pots.
What I like about
pulls
this
it
wreath,
all together.
Judy, what I like about this wreath is it's big. You know what I mean? It's a big door. A little wreath wouldn't be so cool. This really makes a statement.
And then I do always tell my customers, buy a big wreath. Buy the biggest wreath that'll fit in your door. And then when you go to close your door, just open it after you've got it on. When you close it, anything that catches in the door, just nip it off. You want to fill the whole door, especially if you're far back in from the road like Amy is. You want to be able to have a good look right when people are driving by.
It looks absolutely gorgeous, and there's a surprise inside. There's a wreath on the other side of the door, too, which is kind of a neat thing, too.
Can't forget the inside.
Judy, it looks fantastic.
Great. It was fun to do.
Oh, gosh. We'll be showing you over the next several days some of the other amazing stuff that she's done.
Meanwhile, bring in your pots, let the dirt thaw out, get yourself some boughs.
And you can get a hold of Judy at Twigs and Vines in Appleton. She'll be happy to help you out.